think I'm falling in pieces, yeah. I know I'm just human and I got slow regen, yeah. I got these bad thoughts just for no reason, yeah. I'm sure you my hand and now you see me reaching, yeah. I know that I seen you was loving me, but I need some time cause my shit still bleed. Baby, a hole in my chest you leave. All of the pain was pure agony, but I stepped to the side and just let it be. I'll be wearing my heart on my fucking sleeve. I gave it my all and got fucking G'd. Now our story was in the beginning. We always together, we winning. I was doing my dirt, I was sinning. I was popping some pills and they spinning. All of the damage I'm feeling, babe, and all of the damage I'm falling, babe. I catered to you like a fucking slave, and you catered to me, watch you dig my grave. That attention was something you needed, babe, and you spare me the pain like some pocket change. I think I'm falling in pieces, yeah. I know I'm just human, I got slow regen, yeah. I got these bad thoughts just for no reason, yeah. I'm trying my hand out and you see me reaching, yeah. Yeah, I know that I seen you was loving me, but I need some time cause my shit still bleed. Baby, a hole in my chest you leave. All of the pain was pure agony, but I stepped to the side and just let it be. I be wearing my heart on my fucking sleeve. I gave you my all and got fucking G'd. I know I be bugging you, feeling me, and I know you be trolling, you play these games. I'm trying my hardest, you killing me, so I give you my all like it's poetry. Know the shooters is coming to make a scene, but I ain't that type like a new disease. Buried in bags so I cannot see. Say you needed love, but it let it be. talk to you, baby, about the summertime. You're always up and leaving, but you never left my mind. Chilling back at the crib, watching movies on rewind, just to figure out that we can go back in time. I'm always stuck wishing that the piece of me that's missing would eventually just bring itself forward, no surprise. Baby, always telling me the things I need to know, but lately telling me the things that I already know. Lie. Tell me what's going on, what it really do. Like who the fuck is really wrong? Tell me something new, baby. Do you want me gone? I already do. Pull that fucking pistol, yeah, you coming too. Tell me what's going on, what it really do. Like who the fuck is really wrong? Tell me something new, baby. Do you want me gone? I already do. Pull that fucking pistol, yeah, you coming too. So let me talk to you, babe, about the summertime. You're always up and leaving, but you never left my mind. Chilling back at the crib, watching movies on rewind, just to figure out that we can go back in time. So let me talk to you, babe, about the summertime. You're always up and leaving, but you never left my mind. Chilling back at the crib, watching movies on rewind, just to figure out that we can go back in time. So let me talk to you, babe, about these summer vibes, where we stare at the sky, counting stars in the night. Fireworks flying like the 4th of July. Baby, never let me go. Another word for bite. Sit in disbelief, it makes you think just what the fuck is time, when all we have are memories that tell a better time. People always wonder about the things that we be doing, but we tell them mind their business and to keep it fucking moving. I'm just entertaining for this music shit I'm paying just to make it to the top so I can hear my people play it. I'm just saying, can I say it? Maybe something more related for these bars in my life and these beats by Trice. Tell me what's going on, what it really do. Like who the fuck is really wrong? Tell me something new, baby. Do you want me gone? I already do. Pull that fucking pistol, yeah, you coming too. Tell me what's going on, what it really do. Like who the fuck is really wrong? Tell me something new, baby. Do you want me gone? I already do. Pull that fucking pistol, yeah, you coming too. I say you I'm hating just because I made it. Don't mean that you can say it just because you ain't man. You wouldn't wanna pay just because I made it. Just because I made it. Just because I made it. Your past say you feel like you're flying. You feel like you're flying. Not the one.
Mic check.
Mic check, baby. Hey, welcome,
One,
welcome.
two.
Here we are. It's the nerds again. We're back for some more superhero stuff. Welcome to a game presented by the Tavern Board. This is an Untitled Superhero Game. We've been at it now for quite some time. This is episode 11, if I'm not mistaken. And if I am, don't correct me. It's technically, we're at 10 right now. That's my bad. Last session was 9.5. That last session didn't really count. But yeah, we're here. This is a game you won't find anywhere else because it was made up here. So if you find it somewhere else, it means we found a way to put it all together and package it. So keep an eye out. But those people being, of course, me. Hi, I'm DM Matt. I'm a guy. We also have Josh. Who for sure exists. I have to promise you he exists. He's currently muted, but he plays failsafe. Oh, there he is.
Oh, wait, you talking about me?
I sure is, Josh.
What'd it do?
What it do? That's Josh. With Josh, we have Kevin, but he's just a robot, so don't worry about him. In fact, he's not even making any noise right now. There's Kevin.
Death to Kevin.
Yelling death to Kevin is Cole. Cole, you want to introduce yourself?
What's up? I'm Rocket. Fortunately, not Rocket the raccoon, just Rocket.
Don't worry, we'll hear from Cole here in just a minute. And of course, last but not least, holding us up is Ganja.
Hey.
Beautiful. So yeah,
I was just gonna say hello to all the new faces and welcome back to all the ones that have been following.
that's right. That's right. Because if you're watching this and you're like, "Hey, this is cool," hit some buttons, man. Hit some follow buttons. Like us. Do some things. Share it with a buddy. It should be a fun time. This is the loudest Kevin has ever been. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. But yeah, essentially, last session was a look at the world now, look at the place that our heroes are because some things happened. And so I'm going to let Cole take over for his portion, his responsibility of the stream. Oh, hey, that was awesome. Thanks. Gundam Cloud. Wait a minute. I remember who this is. I knew who this was. Come on now. Gundam, you must reveal yourself. Because I feel like I remember who this is. I should know who this is. They pop in all the time. That's what I'm talking about. It's Pickle Fish. Hey, speaking of pickle, if you got a chance to enjoy our waiting time, Pickle Fish is actually the guy who made those songs, them fresh beats, if you will. It's a good time. They I discovered them. I think Wednesday was Pickle. And it got me through the rest of my work week. So I appreciate it. And if you enjoy it, go find them on Spotify. Twitch gets mad at me if I try to put his link into the description or anything, but I put it up on YouTube. So if you find our YouTube version, it's under the description of our the last video up there. So go find him, enjoy it. I feel fine, as Picklefish might say. But with all that said, Cole, let me, of course, get our zoom in on Rocket as a rocket from maybe this universe, maybe a different universe. Maybe it's just him and he's talking to no one, who knows, but he is going to give us our recap from last session. Take it away.
As we cut to what seems like a weird lab filled with lots of mysterious things that will probably never be named again. And you're just going to see someone who seems to be working on some type of board on a workstation is Rocket. He turns to look at the camera. Hello! Let's see. Last time on Untitled Hero Game, our heroes got sent to a new... let me see, a new... not town. Because this shit is bigger than a town. Woo! It's humongous. And destroyed. Thanks to what seems like a kaiju battle. And I would really like to shake the madman of whoever made that. Anyway. After our kaiju battle thing, we sort of got sent here for our own protection and safety. We sort of met up with a few new people. Found a new base, the introductions. We have a weird simulation thing, a few more other things. And we also had a little bit of a scare. As apparently we have a fourth member, Advantage. Yeah, you heard me right. Advantage. Apparently they've been here the entire time. It seems like, thanks to a weird alien, we cannot always remember them. And the name of this alien thing or species is, Yeah, HU something. Weird. Yeah, I know. After we finally found him, did some talking, catching up. Lost sight of him again, and thanks to this letter 4 I written on myself, I was able to remember him. But let's get back to the real stuff from Real Heroes as it cuts back to the scene.
Thank you, Cole. First off, thank you again, Pickle, for all the shout outs. You're the man. Thanks for cheering us up. We appreciate you being here, man.
Please.
What was that? Oh, yeah. You guys would like to see what we're doing, right?
It would help.
You guys would love to see this screen. Okay. Boom. There you go. Yeah, so we kind of left. Failsafe was in his room looking at a picture that just kind of looks like a normal picture at this point in time. Just the wild card crew enjoying themselves. Nothing too strange. Of course, Rocket remembers kind of looking up the race, and he's familiar with them now and understands who they were, but the second he kind of looks away from his data pad, it's a bit of a, okay, so I know I'm supposed to be looking for these things that don't want us to find them, and I thought I knew what, huh? And then suddenly you were pretty hungry. Now, the real question is, Titanos, I kind of have you in my mind palace as one of two places, which was the new adaptive fighting ring with Thing 1 and Thing 2. You guys can feel free to name them whenever you'd like. The sentient fighters who just enjoy fighting and being beat up, and are immune to almost everything, but are good test dummies, if you would. But we also have our cage here, our arena cage. So in my mind palace, that's up to you, Ganja, where you wanted him to be and how he kind of missed out on some of this interaction. Or you can just be like, man, I was there the whole time. It's up to you, though.
Yeah, I think we'll have him over with. You know what? He was. I think he was there. He initially was just kind of in his room, not really aware of what was going on out here. But yeah, he just he was in his room and just going over kind of what who was it that left him with this? I don't think it was Jax. Was it Jackson that left him with the information about Atlas Ford and how taking him there, like the deeper meanings behind all that? He was just in his room reflecting on that. At this point, though, it would probably come out. I'm guessing there is still flour and sugar on the floor and everything.
Yes. The
Yeah.
kitchen leading up to where everything happened here at the TV is covered in flour, which we should once again just make our flour line. There we go. But yeah, as you kind of step out to just what to you would, I assume, look like just utter chaos.
What in the? What's happened out here?
Rocket, Failsafe, you are currently still in your room, but Rocket, you would probably hear that. Any response from him?
Something. As he's now looking at the number 4 card on top of his hand. Huh.
Yeah, it's a weird, it feels like you have something to say, something really important, and it just, like, as you look at that 4, you remember, oh yeah, something here is 3, but it's supposed to be 4, I think. And you still kind of have those memories for sure. Anything else there, Rocket, or are you fumbling in the science-y room over there? And he's gone. Cole, he's been taken. There is no more Cole.
Do I get a dice if he goes mute too?
Yes. That is how. Actually, I get the dice, just so Everyone's aware. I put silly parameters on myself. If I mute my mic for too long, the players all get an advantage die. Advantage die. That seems familiar for some reason. It kind of fades though when I think about it, or other things for too long. But yeah, with that fail safe, any chance you're coming out of your room, or what are you planning in there?
I think I had left off. I was just looking at the picture, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like I remember much. So, I don't know. I think I'd probably just stay in the room.
Sure, absolutely. Anything in particular you would like to study? Do you want to check for anything in that room? This is your brand new bedroom. It looks like nothing for now, but we can use our imaginations a little bit.
Yeah. Just because I don't trust any of these people and all the shenanigans that are being on, I searched the room for any kind of um listening devices, recording anything that's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, absolutely. What dice would you like to roll?
I am going to roll a intelligence and keen senses.
Absolutely. Go ahead, get that roll, and as that roll comes through, Ceosaurus, thanks, man. Straight up five time streak. We love having you. You're the best. Man, 5 in a row. That's crazy. That started back when we played our one shot together, I'm guessing. Thanks for sticking around for so long, man. All right. A 34.
Let's see where that lands for me again. That beats my easy.
Okay. Awesome. And just as a quick reminder for anyone who is maybe the first time listening to this, the players get to roll a D100 for their abilities such as strength, agility, intellect, willpower, presence. And they get to add a little bit of flavor to that. So you heard Josh say intellect. And then what did you add to this, Josh?
Keen senses.
Keen senses. His keen senses give him a little extra bonus die to kind of beef up that score. And depending on what tier their power is at, it's a higher dice. And they found out recently by playing some super OP characters, there's even cooler stuff that happens later. So yeah. But okay, yeah, beating your easy, you do notice there is like a little data pad there, and clicking on it just kind of has a list of things. Like you can change the style of your room, you can change the channel, you can drop down some TVs, a lot of cosmetic things, which makes you think, okay, there's maybe a way to listen in on this room, potentially.
Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if that's all from you, we jump back to our man Titanos, who is just staring at the Great British Bake Off gone horribly wrong.
And with no real answers, he'll just kind of shake his head and then grab a broom and dustpan real quick, and using his super speed, he's gonna whip around the room real quick and sweep all this up in like a matter of seconds, and just kind of clean up the huge mess on the floor.
Sure.
Not realizing what any of it has to do with anything, he's just gonna clean it up.
Yeah, it doesn't take you long at all. Nothing I would even make you roll for, just because it's such a quick thing. But yeah, as you kind of sweep it all up, it's in a big mound now. You're able to scoop it back up into a bag, and just for a brief second, give me. Let's see here. Give me presence. And then yeah, let's go hypersenses for you.
Oops, sorry that I was silent for a bit. I had to feed my dog.
No, you're good. You're good. We make fun of you because you died. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. We assumed advantage got you. Yeah. But you kind of have this over there, Rocket. For a split second, Titanos was like, "What happened out here?" Took a little moment, right? And then he cleaned up everything. You remember that flower meant something, and now it's all cleaned up and wrapped up in a bag.
Does my character feel like they're having a little bit of a headache?
Yeah, I would say everyone just kind of feels fuzzy and a little bit hazy at the moment.
As it's now starting to think, so he's gonna start building something.
Okay. Titanos, what did we get on that roll there?
We got a 66, which beats my East.
Yeah. You kind of flip around as you're cleaning up the last of the flour. And for a brief second, you look over at the teleporter, and it opened up and closed. You never saw anyone go in and out, though.
I'll just walk up to the teleporter and start looking at it like, somebody come out? Did somebody go in? Looking behind it, like looking all around it, trying to figure out what I'm assuming to be either like somebody was gonna come through and didn't, or like something weird just happened. And I'm not sure what it is, so I'm just scoping out the area.
Yeah, I'll keep that easy roll you had there as you kind of head over to the data pad with all the information. This one is not child locked like the last one, so you see the most recent location was from here to oh, this is crazy, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
What?
Huh.
Yeah, that's crazy because I a few people in the Discord are from there, so there you go, shouting out Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Wow.
And Titanos will just be like, "It's weird. Everybody's here." And he'll go to make sure that Failsafe and Rocket are in fact still here.
Yeah, absolutely. Heading over to Failsafe's room, you knock on the door. Any response there from Failsafe?
Yeah. Who's there?
Oh no, Advantage got
I guess no
Titanos
one's
too.
there.
He's there's the door. It was a quiet answer.
Maybe his mic's having issues. Yeah, I hear something, but
Yeah. Any chance you're still here, Ganja? You gone forever?
Nope, I'm still here.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
You're good, brother. We're having the night of the mutes and technicals. You know what? It happens.
Yes.
But yeah, as you get that response, you good?
Yep. So I'll be like, okay, just making sure you were here. And I'll kind of glance over to where I saw Rocket last at, which was over by the workshop. Gonna see if he's still here. No,
You still
you're
there,
here,
Rocket? Oh boy. We're having all sorts of fun tonight.
The issues continue.
Rocket's still working on some stuff.
Yep, he's still there, working on something,
Okay.
building something.
The weirdest thing just happened, Rocket. I was cleaning up that mess you guys made for whatever reason, and I swore I saw the teleporter open, and when I looked at the machine, it said someone from here left and went to Albuquerque. But I'm here. You're here. They'll save us here. How could anyone have gone from here to Albuquerque?
There's 3, but there's supposed to be 4. There are 3, but supposed to be 4. As he's just muttering this,
You'll hear Titanos be like, 3, 4, what? What is
Muh,
there supposed to be 4 of?
muh, as he's just thinking of something as he's still building. Members.
This is very strange, right?
Something.
Something's going on here.
The din television kind of just flaps on, and you guys can hear it just flipping through multiple channels before it lands on some goofy like Adventure Time-esque show where it's kind of for kids, but it's cool enough that people like it.
Now that is Adventure Times. And we just see it flip onto that channel all on its own.
Yep. The remote, which is our blue rectangle, has been picked up. It is not on the floor anymore. And you guys can just kind of, from your angle, you can't like see it, but you can hear it. Anyone want to roll me some sort of let's go with presence here. Presence plus something to maybe pick on what's going on out there.
What if I did presence plus I got 2 I can choose from. I think I'm gonna go echolocation.
Ooh, that's a good one.
To
Okay.
see what feeds back.
Sure. Rocket, what are you thinking?
Here's the thing, Rocket. He already knows something's up.
Mhm.
He already knows the flower was important. That 4 on his hand is definitely important. Definitely made a render for himself. As he's still just building something to maybe help with this entire situation.
Sure. What's he building? What are you thinking?
You'd sort of see on the side of Rocket's neck almost like a weird type of plug outlet, or more or less specifically for a chip.
Okay.
It seems like he's building something for his brain.
Sure. Absolutely. I'll give you the second to think about how you want to describe it to me, versus in game, and think about what roles you're working on here as we jump over to this scene over here. Titanos rolling over 100, not too shabby. 100 being our quote unquote max. I see failsafe. You rolled as well. Were you rolling for the same thing?
Yeah, but it was a crappy roll.
Yep. Okay. So if you're kind of popping your head out, I mean, you don't see much besides the TV going on, but you see Titano sitting there with a screwed up eyebrow face, the wrinkles on his chin, which are just like perfectly sit in place, just kind of roll forward a little bit as his whole face squints. Titanos, as you kind of, it's just the tiniest little whistle sound, and it bounces all the way around this room. You're finding a few extra hidden rooms in here as well. But the thing that stands out to you the most is, I'll take his battle figure first. Is a dude just chilling on the couch, having a good laugh, seemingly having a burrito from a place called Giliberto's. And as he looks at you and he just waves.
And I will, with a very confused look on my face, and a very slow gesture. I'll do like one wide arc wave where it just goes like one way and it's slow, and then with that, I'll walk up to him and ask him what his name is and what he's doing here.
Yeah, as you kind of wave, he looks at you. He goes, "Yeah, hey, you're the new guy. It's cool. I'm actually part of the team, but you guys kind of forget about me. It's a long story, but I got everyone burritos from our favorite place. Which of course I doubt any of you remember, but the burritos are good. You gotta trust me on this." And he drops the bag kind of down in front on like a little coffee stand.
Guys, we got a friend here and he brought burritos. Says we don't remember him, but apparently he's a good friend of ours.
Keep your eyes on him.
I see him. Don't you?
Do not lose eye contact.
I
Phil?
I go back to the computer and run the test on what that is.
Sure. I would say, being reminded of Alan, you guys remember Alan is quote unquote apparently part of the team. You remember this most recent interaction, and it all clicks where you guys just left the last moments you had with Alan. You kind of remember the whole thing now.
For the thing I'm probably making, it's definitely gonna be intelligence, but with cybernetics / engineering.
Okay.
It's a weird
So
thing.
that's your D100 plus what?
D100 plus, since I am sort of making it though. For cybernetics, so essentially, if I'm making anything that deals with cybernetics, should I use that, or if I'm okay, because like I'm making the cybernetic thing,
Right. So
so should it be engineering or
it should
cybernetics?
be engineering. Let's call it engineering, and then to use it, it would be your cybernetics.
Okay, got it. As he's just going to be using engineering, which is a tier 1 with his intellect.
Okay. Bam. A 23 in total for you.
Let me see. Come on.
That one's pretty tight. That one's pretty tight, even for you.
That beats is easy, but with my with my picture I put in my in the image, I'm going to use that as a reroll.
Oh, you just got it in there. Nice timing. For everyone at
definitely
home,
not foreshadowing what might happen later. Definitely
no
not.
chance. No chance. I'll have to put that image up. If they create an image, draw an image, or like give like some crazy, I don't know, fun sketch of past events, or anything about the game really. One, I get to use it as YouTube thumbnails because that's awesome. They're always amazing. But two, they get an advantage die. So Cole is using his advantage die here. Plump, plump.
Yep.
A little bit better.
God.
It's 30.
But luckily,
it's not a lot better.
Yeah, that beats my heart actually. Surprisingly enough.
This boy's got a big brain. Yeah, you're able to kind of piece this in for a moment. You go to like stick it in the side of your did you say neck, correct, right?
Yep. Think of like some cyberpunk stuff.
Right. You kind of pull out a chunk and put it in, and you get this like little bolt of electricity, like you put your tongue on a D battery. Were they D's or C's? I don't remember. And you get just a little jolt, but nothing that's too bad. Fail safe. I heard you saying you were doing something there, Josh. What was it? Going once. Going twice.
Going twice.
Oh boy. I'm going to have to start collecting on these advantage dice, my man. You guys are in trouble now. But
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. we'll hold off on failsafe for a second then. But Titanos,
Yeah.
you've been told to keep your eye on this guy. What are you thinking?
I'm walking up. I'm not taking my eyes off him. Not in like a menacing or like judging or watching way. Just like keep an eye on him for whatever reason. Rocket asked me to, but I'm gonna go up there, grab my burrito, pop his feet on the couch with him, and be like, I know you said it's a long story, and if we keep forgetting you, I'm sure you've had to explain it probably many a times. I do apologize, but hey, man, thanks for the burrito, and glad you're here.
Yeah, I thought I would do, one last burrito run because kind of had an announcement, but I know that seems silly because, I mean, really, the second I leave, you're gonna forget the announcement. But you guys haven't eaten like all day, so I figured a burrito would be the best way to do it. I was hoping a few more of the guys would have been here, but I'm maybe for now, I'll write it down in a note because you're kind of the new guy. No offense, not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe if you could just give this to them, that'd be cool. I'm gonna go do some stuff. And no hard feelings. I'm gonna try not
None
to have
taken.
hard feelings. So
None taken.
mhm.
Thanks again for the burritos.
Yeah, and he steps closer with his note and hands it to you. And as he kind of turns around, do you take a look at the note, or are you going to keep an eye on him?
Part of me wants to look at the note, but part of me is like, I gotta keep an eye on him. You know what? I'm going to a little human nature here. Keep an eye on him for a second, and as he starts to kind of get away, I'll forget that I was supposed to be watching him, and just kind of briefly glance down at that note.
Oh man, beautiful. As you kind of also once again, thanks for the. I'll give you an advantage for having the most human, forward-thinking brain in the moment. As you kind of keep an eye on him, heading towards the teleporter, he kind of gets around the corner. It's not maybe so much that you need to look at this note, but for a second, the screens at the table make him disappear from your mind for a split second. And you go, what's this? And you open it up, and it just starts off very aggressively. Like, I didn't want to be upset with you. It's not your fault. But I tried leaving notes, and I gotta tell you I'm upset. And you hear the teleporter open and close. The note kind of continues to go over all the last events. Like, you would have broke your arm if I wasn't there. That car would have never even been close if I didn't push him. And like, he goes over these fine details that maybe Titanos that skip over your head a little bit. But the rest of the team would kind of understand, like, oh yeah, I remember almost missing. And in fact, Ganja, you would remember you were shooting your Gatling hook multiple times over and over, missing, and then suddenly, just like you remember trying a different position, angling your arm different, and bam. And so there's all these things in there, and at the end, it just says, and the worst part is, and it stops, like there's like teardrops on the note, and then it says, you guys forgot about Night Warden just as quick as you forgot about me. And then afterwards, it's just like a few more teardrops, and you can see some scribbles, and then nothing.
He is considering Rocket is a little closer, gonna take the note over to Rocket and be like, I found this. I'm not sure where I found it at. I can't remember. I think maybe with the burritos that are sitting there next to the TV. But there's this note here. I can't make a lot of sense out of it. I haven't been part of this team very long, but maybe you can. And I'll hand the note over to Rocket and shout at Failsafe and be like, "Hey, Failsafe, if you can hear me, come on out and get down here. I got something I want you to look at."
As Rocket now sort of feels the new implant sort of doing its job, helping protect his brain more. As he's looking at the note, can he somewhat finally more or less remember advantage, Alan?
Um, are you wondering if your implant is helping?
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be a roll every time to remember what you're forgetting. So go ahead and use that cybernetics roll. Which tier is that?
Tier 2.
Okay. As long as you're beating a normal here, you're fine. Most certainly do with a 58. Yeah, it sparks and you go, oh yeah, shit, Alan. Advantage. And what do you do with your eyes? Are you keeping your eyes on the note, or you taking a check of the building?
He keeps his eyes on the note, but let's see here. Yeah, he's more or less going to keep his eyes on the note, reading it, but also keeping his ears out.
Yeah, keeping your ears out is the most important. The TV, which was once on some silly show, is now on the news, where it is currently in Albuquerque, New Mexico, at a place called Gilberto's, which seemingly caught on fire. The fire department is rushing to get there. People are flooding out quickly. In fact, very orderly, not very unique to a random explosion, random fire, but they all seem to be kind of funneled out there at a safe, correct distance. And it almost seems like a fire drill, besides the fact that there is a raging fire somewhere in the kitchen of Giliberto. So yeah, that catches your ear first and foremost.
Mhm. And for these burritos, do they have like a logo of whatever place they came from?
Yeah, of course they do. Giliberto's.
He's looking back. He's looking up, and down. God fucking damn it. Okay.
As it sinks in there for Rocket, I'm going to do a quick check on Josh, see if he's still floating around. Josh, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still with you. Sorry about that. I had sent a message in the chat, but I guess no one saw it. But yeah, I had to step away for a second.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Thanks for the heads up. But I'm so sorry I missed the action that you wanted to do. What was it that you were saying Failsafe was going to do?
It technically didn't matter because I was going to look on the computer and research, but you said we remembered everything when we saw him, so I had already did that before.
Okay, perfect. And then you were called over to meet with the rest of the team while you were gone. Is he heading that way, or does Failsafe have something else in mind?
No, he heads over there.
Okay, sweet. Slide you over. But yeah, there you go. The whole gang's here.
Nah. And let me see here, Matt. Now with his brain more or less unclogged now. For the species, He's going to try and research any known way to sort of get rid of them or stop them from doing their mind tricks.
Sure. What are you doing with that note that you have?
He doesn't put the note away. He just he has one spider metallic arm just sort of grab hold of it while just keeping it up near his face as he's researching.
Sure, sure. Are you gonna let Failsafe see what it says, or are you just gonna read it to him, or what are you thinking?
He's gonna tell Failsafe to just sort of come up behind him so he can see the note.
Okay. And then Josh, were you back by the time I kind of gave the idea of what the note says?
Yeah, I heard a little. I had to work on something for a second, but I heard a little bit of it. But you can give me just a quick overview. But yeah, there was tears. We forgot about you, Night Warden. But if you want to just kind of recap it, that'd be fine.
Yeah, it just kind of had a bunch of like fine detail points about when he was helping. Essentially, what what has now made Failsafe a much more adaptive fighter, a much more capable fighter than when we started with him. With all of his teachable moments, they all just kind of reflected back to Advantage or Al helping you out.
Gotcha. Cool.
But yeah, with that, it is getting quite late. You guys are just coming off of your day of 3 villains of extreme difficulty, lack of sleep, lack of food. The burritos, if you choose to eat them, actually feel great. And Rocket, Failsafe too. You would remember. Oh yeah, we used to have these burritos once a week, um, courtesy of Alan. So it's a bittersweetish burrito for sure. But is anyone going to stop for the night and like go take a rest? Does anyone have any things that their character feels like they need to do tonight? Rocket, you were already kind of doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Titanos, I'm sure, can hear the TV. And the last thing it was on was the news pertaining to a fire at Gilberto's. And I'm guessing this whole time I've kind of been eating the burrito while reading the note, seeing the correlation. He goes over to the TV, and with his experience in firefighting, just kind of looks for any signs of what may have caused this fire, because these burritos are fresh. The teleporter said Albuquerque. There's fires at a burrito place in Albuquerque. Same burrito place that makes these burritos. He's very intrigued.
Yeah. I mean, for you, a former firefighter, you can already see the bits and pieces of like arsony, and it was really simple, easy stuff. Like they just kind of pulled a lighter, slapped in the oven type thing. They opened up some hand valves, carrying some gas. I mean, stuff that an insurance company is going to flag right away.
Right. But I can immediately tell this was not an accidental fire. This was definitely intentional.
Yes. Yep.
All right. I am going to take the rest of the burritos. I stop eating mine for the moment. And take everybody else the burritos and let them know, hey guys, these came from Gilberto's in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and that place is currently on fire. I've dealt with a lot of fires. I can tell you right now, this was not an accident. Someone set this fire. Roughly about the same time we got these burritos, guys.
God damn it. How many times have I said damn it already? Might as well be my damn trigger word. Mm. As he's still just working on his research, so he's just not even turning away from the workstation. But just gonna say, is the teleporter still set there?
I haven't looked at it, but you can go look.
Please go look. I cannot stop right now.
As various fumes start to come off of whatever you're working on, a spark or two, a moment of panic, and then back to it. Titanos, you head over to the teleporter. It has 30 different locations before it stops at the second time of being Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah, I'll head back over there and let him know that it's still in the system. But there's a lot of other places in there too. It's in the recents. It's there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, so Alan might have just went there, definitely. He might have done this as a retaliation or to make us remember again. God, I fucking hate this alien species. They're so annoying.
What alien species?
The alien named species is called Huh. Literally called Huh. That's the
Huh?
name.
Their name can't be, huh?
It is.
What do you know about this alien species?
These bastards really do not like to be known. Should say be seen at all. So much to the point where they will start erasing memories of them.
That can make some sense to things.
Mm-hmm. And every time you take your eyes off them, there's a high chance that you can get your brain fucked. It's not a fun feeling. It sucks.
I feel like you've told me to watch something before, but
I did tell you. This
I
time we got
don't
those
remember what you
burritos.
told me to watch.
I said, do not lose sight of him. Oh my god, is this how Alan feels? Fuck.
I feel like I remember it, but I can't really remember it.
Bye. Yep. I feel like a crazy person. But I
As
don't really
the
care.
lights in the HQ kind of go to an automatic dim, they kind of flip to red as well. And it feels a little ominous, a little suspicious until you realize actually red is better for night vision, to maintain night vision. So maybe it's just like a helpful lighting situation.
My character has still not stopped working on the research. Still typing in stuff.
A little light flips on as it's just like connected to the sides of your head and you're still working.
Yep.
But yeah, mystery wrapped around their heads. Is there anything anyone's character would like to do before it's just kind of like your body will for sure just give up?
For Titanos, with that information, his head's full. He's done a lot of thinking, and he's just about ready to call it for the night and sleep on it and approach it with a fresh mind tomorrow.
Okay. Failsafe, anything from you?
Yeah, he's gonna head back to his room. But before he goes to bed, he's going to try to work on the nanobots and a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. Working on that nanobot tech, just trying to get a better understanding of how to implicate it, how, the best ways to use it, how to start attaching it to your equipment you already have. Yeah, go ahead, give me a roll for that.
You
And then as he gets that roll going, Rocket, you are working on one last thing before bed, correct?
Yep. This whole time sort of researching
Let's go.
ways to get rid of the pulse effect and sort of how to stop it and stop them from doing that stuff.
Okay.
Or how to get rid of them, all that type of stuff. And when it feels like he's about to just, hit that natural sleep cycle, he sort of plugs in that information, sort of downloading it into his brain.
Sure. Having it kind of head your way, even though you're able to get a good night's rest. What would you like to roll to do this research?
Definitely going to be using my intelligence.
Okay.
But let me see if I can try to. And sort of using his new cybernetic chip, he's going to be using his cybernetics plus intelligence.
Okay. What tier is that for you?
Tier 2.
2. Perfect. Man, that's a rough go.
Yep, that's why I'm going to use another reroll that I got from doing the intro.
Let's give it to you before we. The good things happen for failsafe. I don't know if anyone else saw that, but we'll cut to him last. My
What in the
lord.
Okay.
19.
Okay, wait.
19.
A 19. Let me see what a 19 can get me. Unfortunately, it doesn't even beat my easy, so I got too tired.
It's as you actually wake up at the computer with the port in your hand still. You never quite got there. Failsafe, however, you have one of those flubber moments basically where like you're messing, you're investigating, you're figuring things out, and then you just kind of bounce one of the things off the wall and it bounces head towards you, and as you like flinch away, it stops. And you now are like able to control some of these nanobots much better than you anticipated just off night number 1.
Nice.
I would say, just so we're fair, you do have a soup case full, so think of it as like 300 golf balls, basically.
Yeah.
Cool. With that, you guys finally get a rest. The day that never ended for the wild cards finally ends. As you guys all can take away all of those addeds that you get. You can drop everything back to 0. Your skills now are back to normal. And you guys kind of wake up with, unfortunately, a hazy remembering of there was something we wanted to look into today. And I don't know what it was. Which forces you guys to kind of go back to more your daily routine. Rocket, you, however, have information up on your computer, so you see it. You know you were looking for something called the hump.
Yep, and also with the cybernetic implant, can it sort of get another shock? Ow.
Yes, but I will say that's what you work on for this rest period. This is going to be our second ever rest period. So you guys can work on training. You can work on beefing up a skill. But doing so will kind of tire you out a little bit. So it will give you a +5 for the moment in strength.
To do that, to not. God damn it. Why is it always the hardest decisions?
I mean, jumping up to the next tier is it's got to be a good thing, right?
Yep. Very useful. Very useful things.
So I'll give you guys a hot second to think about it. Cole, you feel like you're fighting it. So let's go to Josh here. Josh, what do you think failsafe does as this like ticking time bomb of what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? I can't stop, training. What I need to work on something. What does failsafe work on?
I think he will. I think he'd probably keep working on the nanobots.
Sure. So you're looking to beef up which skill do you think?
Which skill am I using for the nanobots? Or
Well, yeah. So during your rest time, obviously you get to beef up your character to the next tier. So what are you going to use for your nanobots here? What skill makes sense?
Let's see. Engineering.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, I kind of wanted to, and I might have missed something. Did we get to? Did you tell us we could upgrade a tier for something?
Yeah. So every rest period, this is your guys' second ever rest. It's essentially like a week worth of doing what you want to do, but it's a level up basically. So you can level up a tier here.
Just on one skill.
Yep.
Cool. I'll actually do telekinesis because a lot of my plans with the nanobot was to use it with my telekinesis.
Okay. So yeah, give me an intellect and telekinesis here. And as long as you pass a normal, you're fine here. You get to have that next tier.
We're doing a level up right now, is what you're saying?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, I thought you said you just gave us one, so I was like, did I miss that? Oh, we're doing level ups right now. Makes sense.
Yep.
This is basically a training montage.
Yeah, essentially. And anytime you guys hit a rest period, you can choose to level up, or you could just full rest. But
hey Matt, question: when we were sort of doing that doing that weird mentor adventure with our mentors, wouldn't we have did we have time to upgrade something or nah?
It was actually super quick. It didn't even take a whole day. You guys basically were gone for a day and came back. So no.
There we go.
Yeah, and dear God,
holy hell, that's wow. I just made up this rule. I wasn't fully livid on it yet. I don't know if I love it yet, but we're gonna go with it because you hit it. You do level up a tier. In your telekinesis, you also are going to unlock a spotlight, which you and I can talk about. But your spotlight moment is kind of like your big flashy thing. It can be something as easy as, hey, I get 2 actions a turn. It can be something as simple as, I just want to be able to be unseen for 10 seconds. It's something you and I can work on together, but this is something your character can lean on heavily.
Sounds good.
So yeah, reaching at 100. Wow. I probably wrote it down an hour and a half ago. So wow. Okay.
Saying I got lucky.
You once again, you got lucky. Josh's theme song just started playing, and I don't know. I'm feeling lucky. I don't know, Lady Luck, something like that. But yeah, you have this moment with the nanobots. You're able to like move them around the room how you want, stop them. You're able to like start putting them on your former equipment, and kind of enhancing them. So yeah, nanobots are attached. Up next is Kevin. He doesn't exist, doesn't count. Rocket is next on the Discord list.
Yes. As let me see here. Now, are we allowed to try and upgrade 2 things? But would that make the role more difficult?
If you want to try to upgrade 2 things, I'm just going to make you extremely tired.
Extremely tired.
Like we're talking 25 in all categories.
Whoa! 25 in all categories. Damn.
It's going to be essentially pushing yourself way too hard at the end of like finals week or something.
Oh God. Getting flashbacks. Okay, but anyway, you know what? We're gonna try and we're gonna upgrade Hacken
Okay.
as
Absolutely.
and how he's sort of doing is that he is just going off of the previous information that he sort of already sees on the screen. He's just thinking, huh, that was important to me. I should keep looking into this. Start hacking.
Huh, he says. Very interesting. Nice word choice. Yeah, D100 plus what?
A D100 plus a tier 2. And just before you roll it, I do have another picture set up. Because, dear
Oh,
God, rolling a 19, then next a 13. You. Ugh.
that was
It
rough.
was
Okay, let's see what we got.
the next your next companion just gets another another spectacular roll. What is going on?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. The magic number that everyone likes to laugh about, 69. Where does that land?
That lands me on. Oh yeah, that beats the heart.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Um yeah, you kind of had this moment looking at the and it's not like they've ever taken over a place, but they like leave this like a little bit of something that just kind of hangs about. And as you look, you're like, oh, they just kind of are a little hazy. The people get a little lazy, a little tired, and eventually just kind of are ready to be taken over, in which most planets end up being taken over. Uh, it's it's it just seems to be something that's happening over and over and over. There is one planet that has experienced and has actually thrived from it.
Like thrive of they just outright beat it and just made them better.
As you're just kind of looking at the map necessarily, the way Ha's been going, it's been like destruction, destruction, destruction. Greatest planet in this like known universe, destruction, destruction. Almost like a skip.
Uh, and as they start going, wait a minute, as they go a little bit track back up, destruction, greatest planet. What?
Uh, and however you physically don't get better, you don't get the ability to get past the you now know that someone has, and they're on a planet called Legion.
And my tier of hacking has now increased to tier 3.
There you go. There you go. And last but not least, Titanos. What are we working on?
So as I wake up and I feel like there was something important that I was supposed to remember, but I have absolutely no clue what it was. I had originally thought, I had a pretty strong mind, felt pretty skilled in it. This, a little skilled in it. All my powers are pretty new. I don't like it, so I'm going to. I've been trying to think of how to flavor this, because I really don't know. Train my mind.
Sure. There is plenty of ways, but I have a fun little Easter egg to do that. As you kind of step outside your room, you kind of look around. You're like combat, fighting. The library feels right, and then you just hear the ding 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 of an '80s arcade as you kind of look over, and it's just sitting there enticing for some reason. You want to head that way or head to the library?
Um, I'll head to the library.
Okay. As the hum of the magnetic screen, which I'm just now learning about this week after doing research, it hums and leaves you be just for the moment, and you head to the library. Books galore, tablets galore, but a big, huge computer set up. As you kind of take a moment to sit in there and just kind of look about, and it's not so much you learn anything from it, but this room is set up to be perfectly silent. and you're in there and you just have like a moment of clarity. What does that look like for Titanos? Not
That
great.
doesn't even. No,
not,
absolutely
not great
horrible.
with a 16, huh?
Nope, nope.
So,
And it was gonna be a hard one to pass anyways. Intellect and mind are not great aspects of his, but they're aspects.
yeah, there's something he strives to work towards. um but yeah, it's more or less
Not
this room
today.
takes yeah, not today. This room takes some getting used to. um as you kind of sit there and you hear your own breath. You don't like hear your heartbeat, but you feel it now, as this place is haunting for someone who's not ready to be completely silent. um
Yep. And with that, he walks out of that library just as fast as he walked in it.
Absolutely. Titanos, you now currently have, no pun here, advantage on your next rest period. Um, and it can only be used for that.
Already.
As it feels like it went by quick, but a week goes by. You guys are met with another day of rest, feeling good. Unfortunately, you have to keep any additives you got during this time. But at least your health bubbles can all go back. In anything that's not that we talked about for additives can all go back to zeros. And it's another normal day up until the TV flips on. By itself.
Son of a bitch.
As it tunes into your new hometown, which has been in disarray. A week doesn't fix, what the pain and suffering that's happened here. But you see a news anchor, but mostly the headline underneath says "Unknown Speedster causing havoc." And the name flashes up of your town, of course, Tealconia. And it just, something seems a little bit wrong about what's happening. The mention of the speedster wrecking about town isn't necessarily prevalent. Like, you don't see anything broken or crashed or beat to all hell. However, there are people who seem scared and not moving.
To anyone who's just in the living room, and unfortunately, Matt, I'm gonna need you to put Rocket back at that table because he's not done with it.
He's back, baby.
Yep, as he's just gonna say, someone turn that up, and does that just turn and does the TV just magically just turn itself up?
The TV does turn itself up.
Thank you. As he's now building something again, back at the drawing boards.
Rocket, ever the inventor.
Yep, and just tell me when I can roll for it, and you guys are gonna see what it is.
It depends on how long you'd like to work on it, but Titanos failsafe, what would you guys like to do?
I'm going to look at failsafe and be like, well, apparently Rocket's busy, but this speedster is out. This can be a good thing. Do you think the three of us should go check it out?
Yeah, maybe let's go see if the computer has any information on him.
Yeah. Let's gather what information we can, and because I don't know, those people, they're not moving. I'm sure they're scared.
Yeah, as you guys head over to the table, you do see, obviously, computer pop up, failsafe. It is identical to the one that you've once worked on frequently. would you like to start dialing in? The name that's popping up is The Last Velocity.
Mhm.
And I mean, easily enough, a lot of information about him, a lot of information mostly about his family, who are all amazingly either athletic, smart, brave, ingenuitive, and are famous in all other different aspects. I mean, one's even a supermodel, for God's sakes. The Freeman family are absolutely like the I'm trying to think of another famous family that isn't the Kardashians, dang it. But they're like the people TV shows are made about. This is Michael, however, and anytime the Freemans are mentioned, someone always has a question about Michael, and the family's always able to dodge that question.
Interesting. And does it say anything about, like, has he been like arrested before? Is there any past incidences? Has he had any run-ins with other heroes?
Oh yeah. The stuff on Michael goes back to when he was 6. Just sleepwalking, ran through a door, or ran through a wall and just exploded it. At 7, he was unable to like stop a stutter, like a speech impediment. He like tried to like hug his mother and like accidentally like ran through her. The things about this Michael kid seem terrible. No official arrest, but plenty of warrants.
And does it tell us anything about his power?
Really, really fast. Yeah, he's able to use some sort of energy weapon. At least that's what's currently being written, because as you look at it, it is. Oh, I didn't know I pulled that up. It's written on there, like as you're looking at it, like as if someone's putting it in right now.
Okay.
What?
Cool. All right. Yeah, those are all the questions I had.
Cool. Fast, tough, and uses energy weapons.
That can't be a good combination.
And with that, what would we like to do, Cole? I'm sorry, inventing things might take a little bit too long unless you want to sit this adventure out, unless they want to let someone else handle it.
Seeing how he's not going to be able to finish it right now, though, probably going to finish it later, though it has the outside parts probably finished, just all the inner workings, probably not.
Sure.
That's what makes it goes and make sure it does all the cool stuff he wants it to do. It's not going to be able to do that. I was just going to turn over, look at these guys. So, do you guys want to take him, or let someone else do it?
I don't know. I feel like we're here. We should probably be the ones to respond to it. We can probably get there faster than, say, other superheroes who might not be local. What do you think, Failsafe? You ready to,
I mean,
to go stop this guy?
yeah, I mean, we're the local heroes. That's what our job is.
Time to go earn our keep, sounds like, fellas.
All right. I will swap us over to a different map, and I will give you guys a moment to look at it, kind of take a piece of it. We'll stop before the fight happens, but I'll give you the premise of the fight, and we'll be done for the night after that. But yeah, here is your town still in ruins. They're attempting to fix it. You notice a high presence of military-esque forces. However, for this town, you're just not quite sure. There are large mechanical robots looking to appear to be helping the chaos. there are the people who aren't moving. There's a few more military-like people, but kind of, scattered throughout the city. There are people just kind of like worried. Before this individual not flies, but theoretically zooms closer to you guys, and I lost him. He's gone now. Bloop.
He's too fast.
That's how fast he is. He looks at all of you and goes, "It's time to make choices, heroes." And he looks at you. He looks kind of all over the city, and he goes, "It may not look like much, but I've ran through all of those buildings 3 or 4 times, and they will shatter at any moment. In fact," and he kind of looks over, and I can't detach any of this, but a section here of this building just kind of crumbles and falls to the ground. And he goes, "Yeah, just about now. This is the time where I'd have my big hero villain speech, but you guys just frankly don't have the time. You can catch me or save some people." And he turns his heel and flashes down the road. As a symbol cracks into the concrete, it burns before it kind of starts to cool down instantly. And this guy seems to have left a mark and a trail.
My character's listening to you guys, so if we follow him, that's obviously a fucking trap, right?
I was gonna say, as he takes off with his super speed, Titanos, what he wants to do is say, basically be like, if you're able to, can any of you hold these buildings together? I've got him. And then he just takes off super speed behind him.
Oh dear God!
Boom, boom, leaving his own bit of dust and concrete explosions.
Yep. Speedster versus Speedster. This is gonna be fun.
I mean, who else is gonna stop a speedster besides a speedster?
Yeah, it's the ultimate battle, ultimate cinema.
With that failsafe rocket, multiple people frozen in fear. Buildings are now starting to make that cringly, cracky sound. If I zoom out a little bit, is there any particular place your characters are thinking they should get to first?
Okay, so first off, using his visors, sort of see the high concentrated energy that this guy seems to leave, and that sort of causes destruction. He's gonna more or less use that for damage control, sort of go to the buildings that have the highest amounts of concentration of where it's just about to blow.
Yep.
Or just like burst.
Yep.
Sort of get everyone out of that way.
I will say, and I'll mark it here with the pen, the whole area he's ran by like 50 or 60 times, this one 20 or 30, and these massive cranes are going to fall in one direction or another within 10 seconds. All of these buildings have ripples that kind of rip through the building. This section has already fallen, but there's another ripple here. The other thing that's happened is he's ran around this little truck about twice, and now the fire is starting to get closer and closer to the truck. He's kind of touched all of these buildings a little bit, so like zoop, 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 zoop. So he's kind of been all over.
This is one nasty dude.
All right.
As my character is going to tell failsafe about all these this screwed up situation as time to use drones. Finally.
Failsafe. With kind of all that information now, where would you like to go?
I would you allow me to make a roll to find out which area is the most dangerous?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an intellect plus something. What are you thinking?
Mind.
Okay. That makes perfect sense to me.
Um,
Absolutely. A 54. 54, where does that land you, sir?
on my intellect, that would be my heart is a 42.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. For a matter of fact, this big crane is kind of set up the way that this speedster did it to make it look like it should start falling backwards towards these people, whereas it actually will 100% land towards the foundation, which is like a superhero organization, like a big club. That's kind of where like all the data goes to. That's where all the orders come out from. That's technically the people who sponsored you guys to become a superhero group instead of sidekicks. But the thing that's a little bit more worrying is this crane is meant to look like it's okay, but it is going to fall towards these civilians.
Okay, I'll head to that crane then.
Okay. And with that, we'll get everyone set up. Rocket, you never quite explained where you wanted to be. What direction are you going?
Himself is actually going to be saying where he is. Something else, specifically the drones, are going to be doing something for him.
Hell yeah. Okay. Where are your drones heading?
Let me see. Let me do this one more time for recon. Okay, so we currently know if that big crane right over there, it's not going to fall on civilians, but it's going to fall on that giant tower
Yep.
foundation, which could cause a lot more damage. Like, a lot. When it fucking falls. And it can also be pretty bad.
Mhm.
Also have that, let me see, even though yes, those buildings that he ran through are going to start cracking, some of them won't really hit civilians, they will cause damage, but, well, except for that truck thing, that one's going to definitely cause some damage to people.
Yep.
As, let me see here, with my current drone control, which is a tier 2, ugh. So that's taking a little bit. Have to think of all the options I can do and make sure I can do it.
Nope. You are perfectly fine.
Whoop. Okay.
The suspense of the final spot. Here we
Yep.
go.
I'm able to control a lot more drones at once, so I think I can control 3 at tier 2.
Yep.
Means I can have all these bastards do their own thing to sort of help out. As one drone is a tiny, well, looks like a tiny and somewhat. Well, this thing is what's the name of this Pokemon again? Epipini. Have you seen Sinnoh with Brock?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, you know that pink little monster that is incredibly strong?
I should. I feel terrible that you put me on the spot and I don't.
Whoa. Evil.
Oh, how dare you. I was just talking Pokemon last Thursday. How dare you? Okay. Pink little monster. Where are you heading?
Yes, and this one is incredibly strong. Even at base one, like, it's incredibly but yeah, that one's going to the crane.
The one failsafe is going to, or the big one?
The big one.
Okay.
And so usually it's in incredible strength to sort of keep this thing from falling.
Okay. Drone number 2.
Drone number 2 is a Teddy Ursa.
Okay. Absolutely.
Actually, wait, nah, not Teddy Ursa. I got a better idea. Diglett.
Gotta love a Diglett. The man in the ground. Okay. Where's Diglett going?
Using its quick tunneling abilities, this one's gonna go over to that fire truck, to that truck that seems like it's about to blow.
Okay.
And it seems like the fire was sort of spreading quickly towards it, which would probably set up a chain reaction. So, the Diglett, with its incredible, you gotta love alien technology.
Gotta love it.
It works. As it sort of just hits the underbelly of this truck, sending it into the air.
Well, we will roll for that next week. I just want to get you set up this week. So, drone number 3, what are you thinking?
And drone number 3, let me see if failsafe already has that area secured. And the other building's not really going to do anything else. As for right now, that one. Yeah. I know this.
Got a trap.
Okay. So I'm just going to ask some help from you guys, my teammates. Where should this last one go? Should I send it to you, Thanos, to sort of try and help you? Or should I send it to failsafe and help?
Because you guys have got the main buildings that are kind of like at risk taken care of. I was actually thinking maybe, I don't know a lot of Pokemon. I know your basic Pokemon. But if there's any that are like basically some sort of trap that you could set that when the speedster comes across it, it's gonna snare him or slow him down or stop him or something along those lines. Or have one that's like got really good eyesight or something, like have it wait and then snag him when he comes across it or something like that, if possible. Trap maybe is what I was thinking. But yeah, what does failsafe think?
There is a perfect Pokemon for that, but yeah, failsafe, what do you think? Oh no. Failsafe. Please come in, failsafe. Don't do this to us, man! Oh,
All right.
God.
Yeah, I think let me think. Yeah, if we have one extra, I don't know if we know or if there's a possibility. Is there? Do we have the place like fully scoped out? Like we know where everything's at.
Oh
So far?
no, you guys are pretty well in this blind right now. The only thing helping you right now is Rocket's vision of where this guy all went.
Yeah.
Yep.
So with that last one, Rocket, I think it could be a scout.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Scout.
Looking for other things. Anything's popping up.
Okay, yeah, I think I got something that can maybe work for both uses. As this is the joy of Pokemon, you get to do a little bit of research, guys. Pokemon knowledge will not fail you.
Never once. So you think you have an idea of where you want to plant it for now, or do you want to hold off till next week?
For this one, it's going to be high up in the sky, using its scouting abilities to search for anything. And it has the ability to send out traps, and traps in the Pacific way.
Okay.
As the Pokemon I'm talking about is Zubat, using its incredible sensory abilities.
Very good. Okay.
Sort of tune it in with my own sight thinking, sort of search for anything. And also, if this guy ever appears and I get a good shot with this guy, it gets send out some supersonic waves at him.
I love it. With the map set, go Titanos. You sound like you had one more thing. What are you thinking?
No. I was just Peanut Gallery commenting on Zubat because I actually do know that Pokemon.
Hey,
so that's awesome.
We got him.
Nice. You must know how annoying they are.
They are quite annoying. But with 2 speedsters taking off down the road, the mastermind of drones hanging out in the back, drones all set up across the place, and Failsafe sprinting over to help the civilians. This is where we leave off. The players, their first ever attempt at saving their brand new home, the city, which is no longer a small town in Iowa, Teal-Kania. Good luck to our players. Good luck on the rest of the week. I hope you had a good time. Thanks to everyone who happened to hop in and hang out with us. Anybody have anything they want to shout out before we're out of here for the night?
I love Pokemon.
Huh? What was that? Sorry, I must have missed that. Maybe I'm just kind of forgetting.
Hell no. Screw you, huh? And I said I love Pokemon.
I just want to say thanks for watching and hanging out with us. And yeah, if you're watching it on Twitch on the replay, yeah, keep following for more fun. There's more to come, I'm sure. A lot more.
That's right. That's right. Josh, anything from you, or are we out of here?
I think it's that time. We'll see you guys next week.
All right. As always, thanks my players, thanks for the viewers, and thanks the tavern board for letting us all have a place to play this. Deuces mooses. Deuces mooses. See you Saturday. All right. I'm back just recording. We didn't stream this part, but I forgot our teachable moments. Titano, since you reminded me, what do we got for a teachable moment here?
We got the teachable moment for during our rest period when I was trying to use my mind and intellect. That library was just a little too quiet for me, and I am not quite ready for those quiet spaces. But due to the fact that I left so abruptly, the dice responded accordingly, and I got a 1 for that teachable moment. So just a little bit of a teachable moment for me.
That's right. This is all right. I actually did do the mute thing, which is so silly. So I think I'm gonna let you re-roll that. Damn.
Oh,
that's on me. That's on me, and it helps you out. Unless you roll another 1 here, then it's fate. A 2.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, it's better than a 1.
That's better than a 1. That's better than a 1.
Yeah.
Cole, any teachable moments?
Yes. Even though, yes, Rocket is smart. Yes. Even he had limits. Especially when trying to work on multiple things and trying to get stuff done.
That's right. Maybe we've got to focus on just the one thing. Here's your D4. Dang.
No.
Enjoy a 4. Enjoy a 4.
Wait. It's a 4? It's a 4?
It's a 4.
4 to my intellect? Oh, yes!
Are you sure you don't want me to re-roll that? Let's just, we could
No.
We could take the 2.
No, I'm taking the 4. What do you mean?
Yeah.
And, yeah, we'll jump over to Josh. Josh, did Failsafe have any teachable moments?
No, he crushed everything.
Crushed it. Went from being Mr. Teachable to pretty solid. Okay, this is the real end of the video, and I'm not gonna fumble my catchphrase this time. Deuces mooses.